Impersonating someone or any character is often considered an art. Well, of course, you need the skills to do that. Who can forget Joaquin Phoenix playing the character of Joker and winning multiple awards for his enactment? You have to be that person. You have to hone the psyche of whichever character you choose to impersonate. That's called art, and when you do it on screen or in theatre. But why am I speaking about acting and impersonation? Well, don't get confused. This is still a sports show, and we're still bringing you sporting stories from around the world. So I had to dish this one out. So we're speaking of impersonation, and it's great in theatre, but you won't win any awards in sports for impersonation. It becomes an act of deceiving here. And that is what a US women's cycling team, Cynisca, did. The impersonation itself occurred sometime last year, and the team in question was punished by the sport's governing body just yesterday for trying to enter a race by deceiving the organizers. So what did they do? The US cycling team only had 4 healthy riders coming into the Argenta Classic. The Argenta Classic, of course, was held in Belgium. The race, however, requires 5 riders for a team to participate, not 4. The International Cycling Union, or the UCI, said the team convinced the panel into believing that a 5th rider was present. The first part of the impersonation, of course, was complete, but the deception didn't end there. The team's other cyclists lied about the whereabouts of the 5th rider, saying the rider was unwell and someone else was coming in. When they felt that their trick could be caught, UCI claimed that they dressed up their team mechanic as the 5th rider. The mechanic became a key participant in the race. The mechanic even wore a face mask so that she could hide her true identity. The UCI claims this was all done by team sporting director Danny Van Haute.
Upon being informed by the commissaires that the team could not participate if all 5 riders did not sign the start sheet and take the start, Mr. Van Haute instructed the team mechanic, Moira Barrett, to wear a rider's clothes and a face mask, to present herself at the start and sign the start sheet as the team's 5th rider. Van Haute was found to be the main perpetrator.
The mastermind behind all this, Danny Van Haute, the director of this charade, has been banned until the end of 2025 by UCI. Moira Barrett, the mechanic, has also been banned, but the actor here received a shorter sentence. She only will stay away from the circuit till August 2024. The cycling team, on the other hand, was fined and is to be suspended from the next international race. Well, we are bound to face such charges for deceiving in sports. But I got to be honest with you, it's quite comical if you just think about it probably a little later. It's like they were trying to have a makeshift arrangement as if it was a Sunday league. But this wasn't the only instance where athletes have been caught deceiving. During the Seoul 2000 Paralympics, Spain won a total of 104 medals. That included a gold medal in basketball for the intellectually disabled. But after their victory, Carlos Ribagorda, a player for the team, claimed Spain had cheated. Ribagorda was an undercover journalist playing for the team, and he claimed 12 members of the team were not intellectually disabled at all. Following that, the Spanish team was stripped of their gold medal. How ironical that the deceit had to be called out via deception itself. In another incident, and this I go way back to 1980, Rosie Ruiz went on to win the Boston Marathon. She finished the marathon clocking the fastest time in Boston Marathon history. It was later discovered that Rosie had not actually completed the marathon. She had only joined the race half a mile before the finish line. Such instances have marred the credibility of the sport itself, but I guess it is about the gravity of the error. What's at stake and what are you losing to win something?